Picking Denver, obviously, personnel, I'm sure, played into your decision. Will you talk about the decision to come play alongside Jokic and the young core that Denver has here?
Yeah, I mean, just seeing knowing how good he is and how he gets his players, guys involved. It made it easy for me. I mean, I feel like over the years I've worked too hard to get, and especially on the offensive end, and to have a guy like that who can make the game easier for you. I mean, that's always great.
We're talking about last year's team being extremely unselfish, and from playing pickup, these guys have been as well.
Right.
What are the characteristics of an unselfish team?
Just that, willing to give up a good shot for a great shot, willing to pass the ball when guys open. Just the personalities. I think the personalities matter. The personalities of these guys are very unselfish.
What does Coach Mullen kind of talk to you about, maybe what he sees your role coming in here as being?
Just leadership, helping out on the defensive end. I think that me and him has an we have an open door policy where he wants me to come talk to him when I see something and to help him in that aspect, because he's a very humble guy, man. Not many coaches have that type of policy where you can go talk to him about something that you see that's wrong or whatever, or right. And he's one of those guys, so that says a lot about who he is.
He was just talking about how defense is a huge priority heading into training camp. From what you've seen, how does this team improve defensively?
Mentality and attitudes. I think that you have to have that attitude. You have to have a defensive mindset. And if we can have that mindset with the unselfishness that we got and playing together, I think that translates over, and you can be a really good defensive team like that.
This team missed the playoffs by a very slim margin last year, but the conference that it plays in got a lot better. The West is much better this season. Just your take on maybe the overall view of the Western Conference this year.
My overall view is, it's got tougher. It's tough, but I think that, especially for us as a young group, we need that challenge on a nightly basis. I think that's going to say a lot about who we are, and we can't take any nights off. We have to stay focused, and I think that it helps us out.
From what you've seen so far playing pickup, what makes this team hard to guard?
The unselfishness and just the basketball IQ that these guys have. Even the younger guys, they're smart players. They know how to play the game right.
Talk about the backcourt just a little bit. You played with some younger players in the backcourt in your career. Gary and Jamal have really come on and kind of solidified themselves this season heading in as guys who can really contribute. Can you just touch a little bit on what you see from them and the development they have to make?
Yeah, just see how hard they work. I think that's the main thing. They work incredibly hard. And anytime as a young guy you work that hard, the game becomes easier year in, year out. And with their smarts and how they play, the coaching that they have, it's easy for them to be really good players.
Just talk a little bit about your expectations heading into this season. This is a team, last year Jameer was telling me they expected to make the playoffs 6 or 7 seed, but fell short of that. What do you feel the expectations are heading into 2017?
I've always had high expectations, man. The harder, the better. I think that if we can be playoffs, hopefully we make the playoffs. We'll make the playoffs. So, and what we do after that, I think, is going to be really big for us. And I think before even we do that, I think most important for us is, are we getting better on a nightly basis? Are we getting better at practices? Especially with the younger guys that we have, I think we have to have a get better approach every single time we step on the court, whether that's practice or games. And if we have that approach, I guarantee you we'll be 5, 6, 7 seed easy.